baseball on the show. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Set up to the start again. These guys today are so great at handling this. They're seeing high speeds day after day. Nice job of turning out. And now it's going to be test on Kim. And a foul. Nobody out, runner first. Next off, bring his foul back. Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a fish that you can handle. Foul ball still 2. Get some feet there. We'll do it again. Freeman aboard here first with nobody out. Foul. And they'll do it again. Just saw. Most times the picture of the scoreboard on the line sheet, but in this case it's the hitter. He's talking about triple digits at the ditch. I don't even know how to spell that ditch. Oh, this is it. Way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they won. It's 3-0. They wasted no time in that swing at the first pitch and punished it. Back-to-back Jackson. This is fucking around down below. This is the kind of thing that really starts to bring us into that feed off each other and the collective confidence just continues to grow. Here comes Banks Muncy. And first off, ring is fouled off. One thing with Banks Muncy, it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And now he's got it. Hard on the ground at first. And he takes himself for the out. He had the opportunity to play in the Soul Series. The Rangers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea. Teams plus. There was a couple giveaway hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts. And a big swing. Oh, Mookie's big. No ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2. On the ground. And that chance jumps. Throws. Not in time. Well, put the time to a little bit here. Trying to hustle out of the box and get a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he did a great contract, but the effort was to make on the base hit. Field.
Hard ground into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it 6 with 1 gone. Batter now will be Will Smith. First first round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And he blows that one 5 out of 100. That's out to center field. Cruz makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapse and just go right in, trying to put the ball in the air.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swings to that one for strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches in his first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Strikes him out with 1-on-1. Back here in LA, now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone move. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready out there.
That's a strikeout. Johnny sends it packing.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you're coming across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
This is Joey Barton. That one foul.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's no surprise they call this guy a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He's off to a strong start, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced. Well, he's got to minimizing contact. He will swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2
outs, bases empty. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. And we're back. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Skeens back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Philadelphia strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. I think it's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Coming on is Pham to make the play.
So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Swing a high fly ball down the right field line. Pham sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Allen, that's Sung Kim. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we'll go back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez, in its 7th in today's lineup, the former first-round pick in 2020. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Come on, Shohei.
And
and it's foul ball. They'll do it again. 5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the they're starting to get into a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Now batting, Keith Ryan Hayes. In the first two bases for ball one. And another ball.
Come on, man.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Well, right now he's in cruise control. Dominating his hitters. This doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, becoming the longest guy in the barrel. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put the ball in play. Foul. Misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Been a rough start on the mound for this guys. Third inning so important to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Big schemes with the punch out. Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside, almost got it. Straighten him up a little bit. On the ground, right side. That rolls foul. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and it beats it. What a play. Guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that in the player clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond. Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. Stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Tommy Pham. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Puts
it away for the out.
Now that left fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here.
0
0 for 1. He
struck
struck out swinging last time.
And
And first offering is fouled off.
Foul
Ball there. And it misses. It's a strikeout. Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now. Here's O'Neill Cruz. First time up, he grounded to third. There's a strike. And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Center field. Edman in position. And that's the third out. So, well, back here in L.A., John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That 100 miles an hour. And that is downstairs. And now it's 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Coming on is Fan to make the play. Holmes can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. And now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty one away. We're near the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drop. That one back there, and it's off the wall and foul. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. This the third. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. A quick move, 2 and 3 fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong accurate throw across the diamond to complete his highlight play. Swinging a foul on the play. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense. And we're back really around for the 5th inning. Here's a judge. Otani back to work. That's it there. Strike 1. These Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats that he's having so far. Then back half the game, they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there now, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. The other way, and he beats the ship. And he's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good
2-2 strike inning right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. To short, could be 2. In the dirt, nice hit. Good stretch there to make the play. Looks like someone added a yoga to their game team, if you ask me. So that's to the... Here comes the manager. He's in charge of the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin. Hey, this is an important part of this game. Still a lot of outs to get, so they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. Flips the corner, and it's strike 2.
You can't expect to get a
great pitch to hit. You can hope that he's in a runner on second. He can have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel off the ball. McCutchen leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fastball to low was close the first 3. Just locked him up that the second out, and that's the guy that's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. That one ripped right center field. It gets down a base hit. And their first base runner since the first inning. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. So the batting order turns over. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a man of one down and one away.
Now the second baseman.
The Pirates manager.
Now
That's something. Digs in now. He's already homered this game.
Caleb Ferguson.
Yeah, that's foul. Out towards right center.
And that one off the wall.
Here comes Freddie on third.
Safe. And
They
they
lead by found himself on the didn't get in. I love seeing a nice trip out of the game. It's just a great baseball play. You got to get out of the box. You got to cut the base. Sometimes you got to pick up your base coach. On top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done. Straight to hits. 0-2. Activity is first bullpen. Carmen Vincinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Garrett Shelton. Nicholas getting cranked up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Max Muncy. There's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. Top 6. Now the third baseman, G. Brian Hayes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Don't fair right there. I mean, that sliding moved to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to tip your cap on that hit. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Caught it for the K. You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and 23 races, they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot this consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split. He can place on a guy just like he did right there. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Tommy Pham getting ready to hit. Straight to miss and a slider. Measures 6 feet 2 inches. 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike 2. This guy's got around in the zone. Here's don't have time to think in between pitches. Straight down, let you through. Bottom of the 6th inning. Mookie digs in here. left center for a line drive base hit.
And the
And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see on the is that stays in the zone all day for an extended period. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on the plane. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one is absolutely belted.
And he hits the pitch.
And
And he's going to get this in the good. No.
Back hits. Just a really nice job of running on that base.
Coffee for the intentional walk and then loads up the bases. And the fourth play is down in order. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Both 2 in this one. Come on, Mike, he was out front. The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make it come to you. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against the sticks, but that's not what that pitch was. Got it!
And that is a big first out.
Here comes Charlie Edman. Now it's
and there's 2 away. It's a snap as he comes across to score. It's 5-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think he would have been a lot better than a sack fly. Not for that nice play by the outfielder to track down. Good job of hitting the right.
Chopper right side. Cook. Puts the tag out of the next inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds. And first off, Reggie's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Just missing it with that one. Johnson fires.
He
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been riding the match. He's got to find a way just to be competitive up there at the plate.
Now high fly ball out to left center. Edman going after it. Calls it in 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutcheon hit.
Designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires the first on the run. It's there. That's a great play. Stop. We're in picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Mason.
Looking someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive, and that's base hit out of the center field.
Man
Man aboard on the leadoff single. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First,
Come on, man.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. This one's got a chance.
Well, I couldn't say, boy. It's so silly.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Stop. Took on the big part of the charge for that home run and just barely got it off the wall. Thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Came to a great effort, but these folks are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hold the count. Just missed. Nobody out. The player runs across to the frame near the bottom of the 7th. Great side corner, got him looking. And now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. No ball, 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first, and Betts is set down. 2 out bases empty. That's going to miss. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on home run. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and that ball smashed down the line. And that is that. 2-1 shot for the Dodgers is in it. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Well, this game is a very close scene. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today. I know we got some good stuff in there. Cindy, where do you stand on the wave? Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark? The wave around the ballpark. I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy. And that's not outdated? Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Edman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Down the middle for a strike, and it's another 2. Now one out to right, Conforto. Hauls it into Indiana. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Snaps through that one for strike 2. 0-2. Line drive. Brings it in. One down.
Now the
Might
fourth
be good for
Right, we'll go in a minute. Over three, just strike out and a ground out.
In
In the air, left side. Reynolds gets under it.
He's
there. He's got it.
Two
Two down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. And he beats it. He's still.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play before his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Freddie Freeman will come up to him. In the air, left field. Reynolds pulls that one down, and now all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Keith Ryan Hayes. Right here for a strike. 0-1. This ball's chopped to the ground. No chance for a play. And let's
dumb fucking pitcher.
On the mound. So a man at first. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hayes on at first. Nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and he can roll up for two.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Tommy Pham now at the plate. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Betts switches to first. Now only 1 out remaining. He really coming to the plate now. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3. And that one's fouled off. One strike away. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
Thank you.